And happy Juneteenth, everyone. Today is day 35 of Strongest 75. This is the last day that we're actually going to have our sale that we're having right now, which is you guys are going to get the free course. So I'm giving away the course that I created for Strongest 75, all of the goodies that's inside of there, the workbook, the waist trainer, the planner, everything that we're having, the dispute letters. I'm going to create 6 months of dispute letters for you all. Today is the last day to actually get in. I've been spending a lot of time getting ready for this today. So I wanted to make sure that I still go live, even if it's a little later in the day, because today we're talking about the 3 card strategy. So if you guys are interested in getting in and getting that course for free, all you have to do is pay $18. You gotta have to get the workbook. You gotta get your credit reports. And that's all the money out of pocket you'll have. You're going to get that course for free. Plus, you're going to get those dispute letters. So if you're interested in that, definitely go ahead and follow those steps. And let's get into our lesson for the people that's watching it a year later. And always go to just my website, rakita.com. You guys will see any sales that I currently have. Now, for day 35, we're talking about the 3 card strategy. So I tell people they should have at least 4 credit cards, right? So a lot of people think that they can build credit without having credit cards, and that's not true. I suggest that you guys have at least 3 revolving credit cards, and that's going to really help you guys build your credit. And one is going to make sure that you are going to keep for your bills. One can be just for emergencies, and one can be rotating usage. So you can just be using it. It could just be rotating. So I want you guys to write down how many active credit cards you guys have. I want you also to write down whether you need to open or reactivate any cards that you have, and follow the 3 card strategy. So having 3 active cards help you guys optimize your credit profile. Use one card regularly. That helps keep the others open with small charges. This builds history, it lowers your utilization, and it improves your mix. Do not close old cards. We talked about this already for the people that's probably watching day 35 right now. We already talked about keeping your old cards open because that's going to really help you guys, okay? The only time I say that you guys should close old cards is if you guys got those predatory cards where you're paying $120 a year. You're paying maintenance fees on those cards. It's probably a 300, 500, or $1,000 limit. After we get some new cards, you have to make sure you close those. Okay, so that's the only time I say close old cards. So today I want you guys to review your open cards and build your 3 card plan. So the credit report that we were using, remember, they only had 1 credit card. So for the last few days, we've been using the utilization sheets, our utilization tracker, and we have credit cards on here. And I added some more credit cards yesterday because we have to get some cushion credit cards. So I tell people, look at all of the credit cards that you have. This example, let's act like this someone's credit cards. They already have more than 3 credit cards. They don't need any more credit cards at all. Okay. If they want to have more credit cards, they can definitely get more credit cards, but they don't need them in terms of building their credit. What they need to focus on is utilization. So I told you guys that we're going to talk about some of the credit cards that you guys may want to look into getting approved for. So I want you guys to go to a website. Let's see if I have the. Okay, here it is right here. Go to my website, rakita.com. And when you come to my website, this is what you guys are going to see. You scroll down and you're going to see the pre-qualified with no hard inquiry. So this is where I want you guys to see exactly which credit cards you like, and then start applying for them. So look on here and see which credit cards you like and start applying for them. Now, my 3-year-old is kind of going crazy today. Maybe I need to do this like right after he go to sleep or something like that, because he's trying to come in here while I'm recording. But I'm going to still try to go through all of the credit cards and tell you where we're at with getting credit cards. In a few days, we are going to talk about getting secure credit cards. But right now, I want you guys to try to get credit cards without them being secure. Okay, because I believe our date was like June 27th is when we're going to do our second round of letters. I think around like day 43, we're going to do our second round of letters. So I want to wait till you guys try to get unsecured. I want you guys to try unsecure now. And if you can't get unsecured, then around that day 47, I mean, day 43, I think, day 43, then at that point, then I want you guys to say, you know what, you can't get nothing else. Then I want you guys to go ahead and get the secured. Now, self, that is a secure one. We'll wait on that one for later. Credit builder card, that is a secure one. We're going to talk about kickoff separately. This Discover is a secure. Discover, they got multiple credit cards. You guys are able to pre-qualify for that credit card without a hard inquiry. All of these credit cards on this list, you can pre-qualify for them without a hard inquiry. So I do suggest, like, if you guys like any of these cards on here, such as like if you like the Apple, I believe I told you guys this before, but just in case you forgot, just click on the name of the credit card that you like. So if you like the Apple card, you can come here and say, oh, I always want to get the Apple card. Come here. You'll see other people that was able to get approved for it. I'll have some comments from people on a YouTube channel saying whether or not they was able to get approved for it. And then I'll always tell you which credit bureau they pull from. Now, I want you guys to get credit cards with the credit bureau that's the best for you. So look on your credit report. Which one of your credit scores is the highest? Target those credit cards. If Experian is your highest, find credit cards that's going to pull Experian. So definitely click here. You'll be able to know like which credit bureau they're going to pull. Double check about the annual fee because that's a real thing. And then see what other credit cards are similar. Similar means, hey, if you got approved for Apple, you might get approved for these too. That's what similar cards mean. So whenever you see any of the cards that's on this list, you like them, definitely make sure you click on the name and see which bureau they're going to pull. And you guys can go to their website and pre-qualify for it. Okay. So these right here, I would say, I don't want to give out a credit score with any of the cards. I really want y'all to look at it. Go and see what rewards they have. Like, do they have any special offers when you sign up? What's the cash back like? See if you like the card and get it because you like it. Don't get it because you have to settle. We're going to settle later on, okay? Around day 43, after our results come back, we realize that, you know, how much our credit score went up. We're going to try again for credit cards. We're going to settle then. We don't want to settle now. I want you guys to do like my uncle used to say, go for the gusto. I want you guys to get everything that you guys want to get, okay? So Discover got multiple cards. Check out Apple. Navy Federal have cards that's not necessarily secure. So definitely check out Navy Federal. That can be something great for you guys. Also, you got Pedal 1, you got Pedal 2. These can be some cards that you guys can look into. And Capital One have multiple cards also. So you can go on Capital One's website and they'll be able to tell you which credit cards you can pre-qualify for. Now, this one is a secured one, so we're skipping secure right now. Unless y'all know, like, Rakita, I know I got to get secured, or I personally told you, just get your secured credit cards right now because you have to. Just wait, okay? We got a few more days. We're going to get into secured. The NHL is a Discover credit card. Open Sky don't have all secured. I remember when I used to talk about it before. Open Sky only has secured credit cards. This is one that I actually got after I had filed bankruptcy to build my credit back up. I was so happy that I was able to get it. Y'all don't understand, this stuff increased my credit score so much. But I definitely suggest Open Sky. Now they have some that's unsecured, so definitely check out that. Another Discover credit card. Credit One Bank. Watch out for those annual fees, okay? That's all I can say about this. Like, watch out for those annual fees. Another Discover, if you're a student, go ahead and try to see if you can get the Discover student cash back. But make sure that you're using your school email address. Capital One, another Capital One. Credit One, another Credit One. Wayfair, this is with Citi. Definitely try it to see if you can get that. Walgreens, y'all know y'all all the time love my Walgreens card, especially for couponing. Definitely check that out. NASA credit cards, they actually have multiple credit cards, and it's a credit union. So I want you guys to go to their website, see which ones you can pre-qualify for, and if you like any of them, get it, okay? Mission Lane, I definitely like Mission Lane. This is one of the cards that I got just to talk to you guys about it because I bashed them in a way, I would say, like as if it was one of the predatory cards, and it's not. I would compare this kind of to similar to like a Capital One Platinum maybe Capital One Quicksilver. That's what I would compare this to. They have an app. It's easy to use. You can set up auto pay. You get cash back. So Michelin can be a great one for you all. We'll talk about Credit Strong later. Capital One Platinum. This is the one I said I would compare to that Michelin. Again, Capital One got multiple credit cards on their website. Prosper, this one, it can actually tell you how much you can be pre-qualified for, which is great. They can tell you right when you pre-qualify, not yeah, right when you do your pre-qualification, they'll tell you the amount. Like, hey, you'll be able to get pre-qualified for $1,400. They'll tell you the amount, but a lot of times they won't look in your bank account. Let me warn y'all about that. They won't look at your bank account. They too nosy. Milestone, double check the annual fees. You can have high annual fees. Indigo, I was bashing them a lot because I've seen a lot of people have high annual fees, especially my uncle. Before I was so mad that he got this card. They gave him this card with a high annual fee. But at the end of the day, you guys, the annual fees, you don't have to necessarily get it. So just try and see if you can get it. If y'all apply for any of these credit cards, y'all, and the annual fee is more than $39, stop, drop, and roll. Like, don't get it yet, okay? Roll out of there. Don't get it yet. We not at that point where we trying to get cards that have high annual fees like that. Another Capital One, we talked about Tempur-Pedic, I believe, yesterday or day before. This is good for that cushioning of your credit. Sealy also. Yamaha is another one. Bob's Discount Furniture. But if these are some that you want, go ahead and get it. I had a Mattress Firm credit card with like a $4,000 limit, y'all, and I didn't even go use it. And I was doing a lot with schooling and stuff like that I wasn't using those cards. Like, remember I tell you guys, every 6 months, go and swipe it, go buy something. Y'all, they closed that card on me. But I went in there and I was like, oh my gosh, these mattresses are nice. Maybe I should get a mattress. I'm gonna get one in a few months. I ain't never been back in that store and they closed that card. I'm pretty sure I can get it again, but just make sure that if you do want these cards, they're out there for you, but just make sure you spend something on it every 6 months. US Alliance Financial, you can also check that out. Kohl's, Destiny, double check the annual fee on the Destiny card. Lowe's, the Lexus Pursuits, GM Rewards, Care Credit, Synchrony Home Credit Card. I also had this one. I did not use it, y'all. They closed it on me. They closed it, but I'm going to have to get it back. Home Depot. This is another great one. Toyota. And I just went over the Lexus Pursuits. I talked about this a few days ago. If you want the Toyota card, get the Toyota first and then apply for the Lexus because you can actually get both. And if you only wanted the Lexus, you really didn't want the Toyota can be cushioning for your credit. Because in the video that I have here, I showed you guys how somebody was able to get approved for $10,000. So definitely check that out. Walmart credit card is no longer. Dell preferred account. This is a personal loan. Best Egg is a personal loan. But those are a lot of credit cards. So I want you guys to go through this list. You can see it's over 45 different accounts on here. And that's just some of them, because some of them, like NASA, I just told you the whole company, they got a few credit cards within their company themselves. So I want you guys to go through there, see how many credit cards you have. If y'all need to add more credit cards, add them now. Try. And if you can't get the credit cards, it's okay. Just wait. I'm gonna show you guys how to get more. And our disputes are still not done. So the accounts that we have asked to be deleted, they are not done cooking. So when they are done with those, they got 30 days from the date that they actually received the letter. And I believe that our time is not now, because we sent those around day 9. So we're getting close, okay? So we've sent them day 9, 10, and 11, 12. We sent them around that time is day 35. So we almost to the end where our disputes are coming back. I just want you guys to test the waters, see what you guys can get now, so that they can start reporting right away and you can get that boost in your credit score, because you need to have at least 4 of them reporting. And like I said too, this is the last day where I'm actually giving the Juneteenth Credit Freedom Boot Camp. I'm giving this actually away for free. The course that I put together. So I want you guys to get in here. I still have a few more spots left. So get in here. I'm going to take this off where you guys are not going to be able to do this. I'm going to know what time you guys did it. I might extend it to the morning time. So if you guys have to complete all your steps, I suggest no matter what, get that workbook today. Get the workbook today so you can say, hey, I got the workbook by the deadline at least. And then you can do the other steps, such as you have to do the 14-day free trial with Aura, because we need to see if any information is on the dark web. You have to sign up for Identity IQ, $1 trial, because I want to be able to look at your credit reports, or if you guys already have it, because remember I told you guys to get it. I want to be able to look at your credit reports, and I'm going to create 6 months of dispute letters for you. So if you already did round 1 dispute letters like you were supposed to, I'll go ahead and create the next 5 months of letters for you. Okay, so go ahead and get your credit reports. My Identity IQ is $1 trial. After I get your credit reports, you can cancel the trial. After I look to see if your information is on the dark web, you can cancel Aura too. Go ahead and complete that application and book that free consultation with me so I can be able to tell you, hey, listen, you need these credit cards. You need to pay down these credit cards. And then 2, I can help you also fill out your utilization tracker, because this same tracker right here is available for free within the course. So I can help you fill it out and we can come up with targets. But I'll show you a plan basically on how you can get those 180 points within the 75 days. Because remember, that is our goal, y'all. We want 180 points within the 75 days. So I hope that you guys are having a great night. I'm going to put on a movie for my kids, because I said, hey, y'all need to make sure y'all watch something like Martin Luther King Day. We didn't watch anything, but I want to put something on for the kids. It's going to be motivational to them in terms of knowing how excellent they are as Black children. I hope that you guys have a great night. I look forward to continuously talking to you all and making sure that you all are on track for your 180 points in 75 days. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.